Hey everyone, it's Natalie, back again today. I was trying to do this without my glasses, but you know what? I'm getting old, guys. It is what it is. So, today I actually want to hear from you guys. Maybe we should do a live because and everyone can get their drinks, and we'll just chill and have a live if you want tomorrow. We can do it like around 4, if that works, 4 or 5. Leave it in the comment. And the other thing I want to tell you is that if you like my video, please push like, because it puts it in the algorithm. And I see like a lot of people watching my videos, but I have very low likes, but I have a lot of comments, and sometimes I have more comments than I have likes. And the way YouTube works is if you don't push like on my video, it won't show up on your side more whenever I post. And also, it doesn't put me in the algorithm the way it should, because you're not liking my post. So, but if you don't like it, don't like it. But if you do me a favor and just push the like button. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. And I know whenever I watch videos, I make sure that I push likes on their videos, just because I like their video and I'm trying to help them. But today, I kind of want to read some comments from you guys on how your healing journey is. What steps are you in? Have you taken any steps? Where you are in that relationship with your spouse? What's going on in that relationship? Are you still bickering about the in-laws or the ABUSC person? Or are you staying calm, collected, quiet, and only bringing up bigger things and not nitpicking all the time and trying to build a healthier relationship? Where are you? Are you following these things, these steps, these techniques that I teach on my channel? And I want to know, because I've heard from other people that they are working, but are they working for you? And if they're not working for you, tell me so I can come up with a plan that will help you work for you. Because everybody's narcissist is a little bit different. See, I used my narcissist as a guinea pig, and because obviously I was a lot more intelligent than she was. She thought she was more intelligent and was getting away with stuff. But what I started doing was using certain techniques on her, okay? And some of them worked really, really well, and it would piss her off. And then she'd come back and do something really horrible, or she would hoover or love bomb me. And then I would flip the script on her and be like, no, actually, I don't want to go out to eat with you, or no, I don't want to go on vacation with you, or whatever it was. I'm busy. Sorry, I can't hang out. Or some of my techniques didn't work, and they were just kind of blown off on the side, and it made me look like an asshole. But the truth is that you, depending on your situation, you can start using your narcissist as a guinea pig. They're stupid enough to go through with it, trust me, because they don't understand that you figured them out. See, once you figured out that you're dealing with this type of person, then you have the upper hand now, okay? You no longer are under their control. You no longer believe their bullshit. And now that you understand that these people have NPD, you can use their NPD against them, okay? But you have to know how to do it in a calm, collective manner. So you're not going to be shouting or fighting or ridiculing or talking down about this person. You in private are going to be coming up with these techniques that I've been teaching for years, that I've heard back from many clients that work, and also how to heal and how some of my techniques on healing has helped them, okay? But I need to know from you guys what you're going through, okay? Because the truth is, when you figure out these people and you know that they're gonna come in and try to disrupt your family unit or disrupt who you are and and put down your character and make your character look a certain way when that's really not you, it can discourage you. But instead of letting it discourage you or anger you any longer, you're going to say, checkmate. Checkmate, bitch. Excuse me, now I'm back to cussing. I know. I hate. Construction did it to me, guys. Working with my husband for 7 years did it. I never used to cuss. But you're going to play this game with them until you literally win the game of chess. Okay? So every time they do something, you say, checkmate. Gotcha. Instead of getting upset right then in the moment, you're going to think, be calm, because the problem is this. Because we're emotional creatures. When something or somebody does something to you that upsets you, you automatically react. And we all know that we have automatically reacted negatively in ways that did not go so well for us. And we have to learn self-control. Because when you learn self-control, you become the bigger person in the environment that you're in at that moment, dealing with what you're dealing with. The best thing you can do when someone is disrespecting you is to literally turn your back, walk away, and leave. Or if they're at your house, you literally verbally tell them, I think it's time for you to go. I can see that there are things being said that I really don't like or I disagree with, and it's very hurtful. And I just want to be polite about this so there is no confusion. But right now, I'm a little upset and I would like you to leave. And of course, the narcissist is going to try to come back with something and say whatever. And you're going to say, actually, I just need my space and time right now. But maybe another day we can get together. But right now I need some time for myself, and I'm not trying to be rude about it, but could you just leave, please? That's the reaction that you need to start having, instead of saying, you got to call them out on their stuff, but you can't do it in a negative way. You got to do it in a calm, collective way. You have to be the bigger person because you're dealing with a freaking 7-year-old. Okay? So would you blow up on your 7-year-old and say all these nasty things, or would you say, go to your room, you're in trouble, don't talk to me? So that's basically what you're going to say to the narcissist, but in a more polite manner, because you got to start treating the narcissist as a 7-year-old. See, if you do the research on narcissistic personality disorder, then you know that their mentality and mindset is of a 5 to a 7-year-old. Okay? That's why they kick and scream and cry and always want their way, and always their opinion matters. Think about your kid and how many times you had to argue with them about, you don't know what you're talking about. You're 5, 6 years old. I've lived 39 years. Just be quiet, you're wrong. You know what I mean? So that's the type of mentality. You're not going to say it like that, but you're going to start treating these people like children because they're stuck in that mindset of a almost toddler. Okay? So remember, when you're raising a toddler, it irritates you because they got to get their way all the time. You gotta feed them. You gotta please them. You got to make sure they're safe. You gotta make sure that they have entertainment. You gotta make sure that they get their needs met. If they're upset, you have to fix it. I mean, it's the same thing. And because they're not toddlers, your narcissist or the person that's being ABSE to you, you gotta treat them in a way that they're like growing up children. No, you're not going to get another cookie. You've already had one. No, you're not going to get a juice at 2 o'clock because it's too late. You will have water. And this is the type of mentality you have to have with the narcissist. You got to have your boundaries. You got to say, no, you said or did something that I did not like, and I'm just asking you to leave. Or if you're there, or if you're even at dinner. There's been a time at dinner I got totally disrespected. She paid, this happened 3 times. She paid for everybody's food. This was at my husband's graduation from college. She paid for everyone's food and then told the waiter to bring a ticket for me. So my husband, so I looked at him and I said, is this for real? And he's like, I don't know why she just did that. So I drove 3.5 hours to his graduation, okay, by myself. And this is before GPS. I had MapQuest, okay? But I also knew how to get there because, I visited him all the time on weekends because I was still a senior and he was a freshman. But so I know how to get there. But, like, I rushed. We got a hotel room. I made myself all beautiful. He got all in his tux, and not tux, but, like what you wear, like a jacket and tie and all that. And everything was good. Like, we sat together at the graduation. Everything was good. But when she did that, and I looked at Jared, he handed me his debit card, which was his parents' card, by the way. I put it on the thing and I said, I think I need to go outside. And he goes, I understand. So I left. And so he comes outside, and instead of waiting on his parents, he and I walked to a bar club type of situation, because it's 6th Street. So in Austin, everyone's out and about. So we left his parents behind. He was pissed. And so we get a phone call about 10 minutes later, and they're like, where'd y'all go? We're waiting on you outside. Are you in the restroom? And Jared's like, no, we decided to go do our own thing. And so they were all disappointed, because here they are. They just paid because he went to a private Catholic college. They just paid about $250,000 for his college education, plus all the donations they gave that school, plus his housing in his apartment and everything. And instead of spending time on his graduation day, because of what his mother did, we left them. And that's why I say this is why I'm still with my husband, because he did not tolerate that shit. He didn't talk shit, but he showed them, you don't do that to my girlfriend and embarrass her. And by the way, you paid for it anyways off of the credit card I had in my pocket that I gave Natalie to put on that tray. So they paid for it anyways, and that was just a slap in their face, and Jared did that on purpose. So when things like that happen, and you're in a restaurant or whatever, get up and leave. Because if you make a big deal or you say something, what's going to happen is it makes you look like you have the problem. But if you are calm and collected, and you stay true to character, and you just politely leave, you don't have to explain yourself. You just get up and leave. Over time, because this will happen many times in front of the same people, those people start looking like, what's going on? Natalie is so calm and collected and nice, and we have great conversations with her. But then her mother-in-law does something like that in front of everybody and embarrasses her. Or she told me one time when we were talking about pizza to be quiet because she's let the other adults deal with it. I lived in New York, didn't know about all these different pizza, and all I asked was what a truffle was on a pizza. I didn't realize, I honestly didn't know. I knew what a truffle was, but I didn't know if it was a mushroom or what it was. So everybody's at the table talking about the pizzas on the menu. And when I'm asking the cousins who live there, she looked down at me and she goes, that's enough, Natalie. Let them take care of it. Let the other adults take care of it. They know what to order. And I'm just trying to be part of the family and the conversation. So I got up after that, went to the bathroom and cried. And because Jared knew what she had done, he got up, went to the bathroom with me. And I said, I want to leave. But unfortunately, we were all in my Yukon. And so, I wiped my tears. My husband said that was really cruel. She shouldn't have done that. There was no reason for her to do that. You know, and they flew to our house from Texas to New York to visit. And then we met up with the cousins in Connecticut. And this is all a big family event. And so I wipe the tears and I go sit down. Well, they order. See, I was on keto diet. Okay. So first off, when I was questioning about the pizza, I wasn't even going to eat it because I can't eat bread. At that time, I was on keto. And so all these pizzas came out and I couldn't even eat it. And I was trying to tell Jared, like, can you order me a salad? And he's like, I can't, like, I will. So Jared said, Dad, would it be okay if we also get a salad? And his dad's like, sure. So they get a salad. So I'm sitting there, and it's me next to an aunt, and then my father-in-law, who's sitting next to his wife. And he sees that I have no food. There's pasta, there's pizza. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, I'll just eat later. It's not a big deal to me, honestly. And my father-in-law can tell I was very upset after that. Because I had this stoic face of just sitting there like this. I mean, you could feel the tension from me. And he looked down, he was super kind to me. And he goes, here, Natalie, you can have this whole salad. He's like, you didn't want to eat the pizza? And I go, well, I'm on keto. I was just wondering about the different pizzas. I was like, no, I can't eat the pizza because it has bread. He goes, well, just take the salad. That's fine. Here, we don't all have to have the salad. We have all these pizzas. So he gave me the Caesar salad and I ate it. But that was his way of apologizing for the behavior of his wife. And he's done that a lot of times when she mistreated me, and then he comes around and is super sweet to me. And that's what made it hard to go no contact, because I actually, like, love that man. Even though he treated me really poorly and called me a nobody and nothing when I was young, and accused Jared of taking $500 out of his bank account and spending it on me when he spent it on a freaking sound system for his car. And it was like, oh, you spent it on that nobody and nothing. Even after all that, once he saw that I was a hard worker, I had my own business helping handicapped children, I wasn't living off of his son's income. At that time, I was making more money than him because he had just started out of college. We had a home, we had cars, we didn't ask for money, we made it on our own. He started treating me differently. But my mother-in-law started getting more angry over it because she wanted us to fail to prove her point to Jared and put it in his face that I told you so. And that's why I'm a strong person, because of that bitch. Well, and my handicapped dog taught me a lot of stuff too, and my life experience. But the thing is, I saw her motive. I saw her agenda. Like when I was a teenager. She knows nothing about my family. She makes up things about my family. And I tell Jared, do not talk about my family. If they try asking you anything about my family, you just say they're doing good, they're doing great, because they've tried to do that to Jared. And he thought she was trying to be sweet and said something about my mom, and then that was used against me later on, and it was told to Jared. Well, now you know, Natalie comes from a dysfunctional family. Her mom has mental illness. You know, she's gonna have mental illness. She does right now. You just don't see it. All this stuff, and it was like, what the hell are you even talking about? Like, Jared didn't even say anything about mental illness. He said that my mom did suffer with depression, and that she did divorce my dad after 24 years. But like, other than that, he didn't really say anything. She made all this up in her head to make it seem like I was some kind of bad person and I came from a dysfunctional house, when my dad was a rock star. My freaking dad, I love my dad. Yes, my mom made many mistakes. Yes, she has some problems. But you know what? I love her too. You know, when your parents get killed by a 16-year-old drunk rich kid while they're driving to church, and both of your parents get killed when you're still in high school, and you have 5 siblings and your youngest sibling is 5, and both of your parents are wiped out in an instant, anybody's gonna have problems through their life having to live through that. Because that happened to my mom. Both of her parents were killed at the same time by a 16-year-old drunk driver whose parents owned a car lot. And you know what happened to him back in the day? He got his license suspended until he was 21. And then on his 21st birthday, when he got his license back, his parents gave him another brand new car. Him and his best friend went out driving, drunk again. He crashed into a electricity pole, killed his friend. He ended up in a coma for 6 months. Didn't even go to jail. Got his license permanently banned for life. He ended up becoming a pedophile, ended up in jail, died of cancer in prison. That's the person that wiped out my grandparents. And so when your parents die both at the same time and you're left in this disastrous thing, I think anybody would have some mental illness challenges through life like my mom. And she's made mistakes due to that. And I forgive her for everything. And I'm sorry, this kind of went off on a different subject. Because, you know, I do interject some of my life experience. And I hope that you learn from this and that you don't drink and drive. There's Ubers now. Because you can wipe out a whole entire family. And I am on support pages where this happened to families whose children were wiped out by a drunk driver. All 3 of them. But anyways, going back, this is already long enough. Please leave in the comments what you're going through. How can I help you? Email me, okay? Set up a session. It's donations, guys. I'm not asking you to spend all this money on life coaching. I'm legitimately wanting to help you. I helped someone yesterday in the UK. Did I charge her? No, because I knew at the time what she was going through, and I was not going to take money from someone that was in a situation that she was in. Okay, I'm not that type of person. I just want to help you. I started this YouTube because I knew I was not going crazy. I knew I was not the only one. And here I am at 3,000 subscribers, men and women, going through it. And I guarantee you, if you guys would just like and share my videos, I would have more freaking subscribers that could reach more people that are lonely like we were. I'm trying to reach the people that are sitting there not knowing about people like us as a community. This isn't just my channel. This is your channel. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, if y'all want to go live tomorrow, in the comments, I'm thinking around in between 3 and 5, because I know my son has a football practice at 6, but I may not go to it. But well, we can get it lit. Get your wine cooler, get a glass of wine, get your coffee, get your tea, and we'll just have a good time talking to each other. See, and the other thing is, now that I have so many subscribers, I can invite somebody to come on. I've done it before. And you and I can have a conversation while we're reading comments and answering other people, because there's other people out there with information or techniques or tactics that they've used, and all I do is send you a link, and at a certain time, I go live, you go live, you and I see each other, and then other people come on in the comments, and we talk to each other and the people in the comments. I can interview you, I can help you live, and maybe helping you live also can help other people that are going through the same thing that you're going through. So if you want to have a live session with me on YouTube, let me know. I will send you a link. Just email me and I'll send you the link, and then at that certain time we go live, people join in, and then we all talk together. I've already done it. You look at my live. I've done it with I've done it with one of my dear friends who I haven't heard from in a while. I haven't heard from you, girl. Where are you? You used to text and call me all the time. I miss you. All right. Peace, love, and harmony. Let me know, please. Y'all want to go live? Kick back? I might go live later, actually, too. Because I like going live. Not just because, like, just for this subject. But I like talking to people and stuff. It's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool. I get to meet, like, weird, different people. And then also, yesterday, somebody came on my live that's been trying to get in contact with me that hasn't been able to. And I said, hey, she was having trouble with my email. She could not get through. And so I finally told her my phone number. I had to delete the live. She was everyone else left. She was the only one. So I gave her my phone number and we went on WhatsApp, and I deleted the live so not everyone had my phone number. But my email is literally my channel's name at yahoo.com. So put Good Intentions Life Coaching all together at yahoo.com. Just don't, when it's intentions, don't forget that S. I think that's the problem. People are putting good intention, not good intentions, life coaching at Yahoo. And it's my channel's name put together at yahoo.com. All right. I hope you have a good day. Heal. Okay. Peace, love, and harmony. Talk to you guys later. Bye.